Why do I not use the term Christian? The reason why I don't use it is because of an inconsistency with what people are defining as Christian and what is said in the Bible. But people are saying that the terms would be the same from both what they say and what's in the Bible, but they end up using a Bible translation or version like the NIV and such. They use the word Christian many, many times. But in the Bible, if we were to go based on the original, even if we don't understand the language, which the best shot we have is the King James Version, is that the word Christian was used 3 times, and only 3 times. God himself never used the term. People are saying that a Christian is someone who is saved. Of course, we could say something else that God did call us to define as being saved. We could be servants of God, servants of Jesus, children of God, that sort of stuff. But not Christian, because that was founded by the people of Antioch in the book of Acts. And they defined those to the disciples. If I remember correctly, there are people who are faithful in Antioch that were from Antioch, but were not called Christians, and that is the big issue. The fact is that a disciple, if we look at Luke 14, verse 33, it states that if we do not forsake everything we own, we cannot be Jesus' disciple. So if you're stating that a Christian and a disciple are the same thing, but you're defining a Christian is someone who is saved, then by the matters of what defines to be a disciple, then that means that we're working our way into heaven. And Jesus himself clearly stated not to do that. And that's why I don't use the term Christian. Because even though people use the word Christian as someone who is saved, in the Bible it was created by the people of Antioch towards disciples, and a disciple is someone who forsook everything they own. If we were to go based on being saved, it would be directly because of our faith. But if we're stating that both would be valid because it's based on people who have faith anyway, then that automatically means everyone who is saved has to forsake everything they own in order to go to heaven, which would then still relate to a work. The work is supposed to be results, which means there are multiple options, because if there's just one, we don't really have free will to begin with. That's the issue. Ultimately, in the end, this results in my point standing that I will never use the term Christian ever again, ever since I heard about, or ever since I found out about what was in the Bible based on what people use the term Christian, especially when a certain YouTube channel used the NIV that made me realize this, even though that he was saying that we should use the term Christian, or at least by the implication, I will not because of this contradiction, and I am finding out, and I looked and I did the research to find consistency of what is actually going on. So I know I may have had a hard time wording that out. I've been redoing this, redoing this clip, redoing the voice, but that's all I have to say. So thank you all so much for listening, and I hope the message got across. If not, I do apologize due to my wording problem and other disabilities that are or due to my wording problem and the disabilities that I have that causes it and other things. So thank you all so much for listening, and I'll see you all next time.